Hi, I'm Melanie from Nova Scotia, Canada, and this is Adventures in Grocery Land. This is week 9 groceries of my $23 grocery budget challenge and pantry build. The way that the challenge works is I started with pretty much nothing, a few items that I considered free: salt, pepper, preserves that I made myself, oregano, parsley, a multi-spice, and some honey. Each week I had $23 cash available to me. And if I was resourceful and was able to use coupons, fantastic. That increased my buying power, but no more than $23 cash. Any groceries that I had left over at the end of each week, I was able to carry forward into future weeks. And that was the beginning of my pantry. The goal is to show that on a small budget, even when the budget's really, really tight, even when it's just one person with a small budget, that is the smallest buying power. So the bigger quantities that you're buying, or the more that you spend, the better value you get for your money. So you tend to have more buying power. So this is to show that even on the smallest budget, the minimal amount of person, so just one person, you can still start to build a pantry. And building a pantry and having a substantial pantry is what will allow you to maintain a variety of food, healthy food that you like, on a very small budget. I'm going to say at about week 5, 6, I started also providing meals for another person in my household. So in the beginning, the meals were just me alone. And then I had accumulated enough of a pantry that I was actually able to share meals, and I continue to do that. Check out what I was able to get this week. I haven't spent the full amount of budget, and I still had a little bit of budget left over from last week. So I think I was at 45 cents from last week, and I think I'm 42 cents from this week left over. Plus, I do have some fast fuel coupons left available to me. And remember last week when I said space was getting very, very limited, and I needed to be extremely mindful of things to go in the freezer? Well, that just went right out the window. I was not mindful at all. So you can check out what I was able to get this week and let me know your thoughts. Peanut butter for 99 cents. How can you go wrong? Crunchy. Definitely coming home with me. I'm in the grocery store. I always listen. So I'm always listening, kind of, and I heard someone exclaim, "This is only $2.85 a package." So when they were done looking, I came over to take a peek. And if you see that $2.14 a kg, that works out to 99 cents a pound. So there's a whole bin of chicken thighs for 99 cents a pound. How can I go wrong with a couple packages of that? Week 9 groceries look a little bit different. I have a rain check that I plan on redeeming, and I've counted that into the budget. So right now I'm at $22.58. That leaves me 42 cents left of the week 9 cash budget. I shopped at Superstore, Foodland, and Bargain Harley's. Last week, Superstore, so week 8, I got some chicken thighs that were on sale for $1.99 a pound in the flyer. And it was such a good meal, such a good value, that I wanted to get chicken thighs again. I wanted to go back before the sale ended and get some for week 9. And when I went into the store, so I was just kind of looking around like I always do, kind of scouting to see, and I heard some people talking, and they were exclaiming over the cost of the packages in a bin, which I couldn't see what was in the bin at the time. So when they cleared out, I went over and I was able to see that it was chicken thighs instead of $4.39 a kg, which is $1.99 a pound. They were marked down to $2.14 a kg. So for 99 cents a pound, I got a $2.51 package and a $2.79 package, totaling $5.30 for all of these chicken thighs. So I'm going to subdivide them. That's going to be great, and we will get them frozen right away. I also purchased some no-name green beans, frozen no-name green beans. There was a special offer for our card. So for our card holder, we were able to get no-name vegetables for $1.99. And I know I do have vegetables, but I don't have any green beans. And I'll tell you, when you're on a limited budget, it's really, really nice to have variety available to you. So I think that was a fabulous decision. And my total cost, or total grand total at Superstore, was $12.28. I was also in a local bargain shop. It's called Bargain Harley's. And they had peanut butter, Kraft, crunchy, 500 grams on for 99 cents. And I still do have some peanut butter available to me, but this is the perfect example of buying on sale to stock your pantry. I know that eventually I'm going to be out of that peanut butter. And now I have something that I can open up that I got on sale. It'll just fill that gap as soon as I'm done with that original jar that I got from Dollarama. So really excited for 99 cents. And in the community where the Bargain Harley's is located, there is a Foodland. So I popped in there and I actually had quite success. We haven't had chicken breast on sale yet, or at all, in the challenge. And so they had this package, $10.87 with the $5 off sticker. And I am going to use these for at least 3 different meals. One chicken breast, especially these size, is just way too much of a serving for both the handsome one and myself. So I'm going to cut the largest one up into strips, and I'm going to just cut the smaller one in half. So we'll be able to have a serving for one meal, half a chicken breast each, and then I'll have the strips, which I'm going to freeze right away. And so I was very thoughtful about this. This is where this rain check comes in. I want to make some fajita packages up. So if I buy these no-name, naturally imperfect peppers for $4.99, so that is already built into the cost of the budget here, I'll be able to pre-slice those and I'll freeze them together in freezer bags. And I'll be able to make 2 fajita packages. Also thinking that I got this steak, so $6.44. It is a boneless cross rib AAA steak, and minus the $3, so it was $3.44. And I thought this would also be perfect for beef fajitas. So making a fajita pack with this and the peppers, and making 2 fajita packs with this, and then this for a separate meal. So I'm always kind of thinking and planning out what I'm spending the money on and how it's going to work for me. I do have cash left over in this budget. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. There are a few things. I do have a wish list started. Just sometimes the wish list goes out the window when you have the opportunity to buy something like 99 cents a pound chicken thighs. So I think maybe what I'll do, I'm going to share my wish list with you guys. My wish list items: Brussels sprouts, chili powder, oatmeal, bananas, a ramen noodle pack, fajita seasoning, lentils, mushrooms, and sour cream. So I've already purchased the Brussels sprouts and the bananas, so that's fantastic. Oatmeal makes sense for me to be getting that at the Bulk Barn. And if I was just buying straight chili powder, the Bulk Barn's definitely the best value. If there was any possible way I could get one of those Clubhouse packs, I'd really like to have one of those. A ramen noodle pack. Cheapest is definitely at Dollarama. Fajita seasoning, I don't even know if you can buy fajita seasoning, and I spelt it wrong. Fata seasoning. Fajita, anyways, seasoning. I don't think you can buy that at the Bulk Barn. So I either need to look up the recipe and buy the ingredients at the Bulk Barn to make it, or buy a little fajita seasoning package, like an Old El Paso one. Lentils, that would be Bulk Barn. Mushrooms, I do still have mushrooms left. I would just like to have more mushrooms. And a little package of sour cream, just one of the small ones. Seems like if I'm making fajitas, that would be really nice to have as a side with them. Anyways, my little grocery list. I guess not grocery list, but wish list. Now that all of the work is done and I have it packaged up, this is what it looks like. So I have 4 packages of chicken thighs, 3 of the largest ones in this one, and then 4, 4, and 4. I have the beef fajitas, and the chicken fajitas, and there is twice as much beef in this package as there is chicken in these ones. So this one would be able to carry forward for perhaps 2 meals. And then the chicken breast, and I labeled it there that it's cut in half, so 2 servings. And I still have on here the rain check for the peppers because that is key for in those 3 packages. Once these freeze, I can cut the peppers when I get them and just top them into the top of the bag. And same with the onions, and I have lots of onions. But the thing about this is, so let's say they don't have this in stock, or let's say I get a very good buy on enough peppers that will allow me to complete my fajita packages, my frozen packs. As long as I don't spend more than $4.99, I'll have extra money left. And if I simply spend this, then the budget will stay exactly as it is. Okay, so here are the peppers. The rain check is redeemed. The handsome one ran the errand today. He had errands in town, so I gave him the rain check, explained what it was, and asked him if he would pick this up. So he comes home with these peppers, and I take them out, and I was confused because do you remember when I was trying to buy these in the first place? I went to the store. I had the special offer for my Optimum card. They didn't have any in stock, but they had these green ones in stock, and I took them up to the cash to see if they would give them to me for the sale price, and they said no, but they gave me a rain check. Well, these ones that they said no to before are the ones that they gave the handsome one today when he went to redeem the rain check. So that's just crazy to me. I do not care one way or the other what color they are. The package I was expecting him to bring home would have been red and yellow. Green works just fine. Actually, I like green peppers better for fresh eating, to be honest. But that just makes me chuckle a bit that it was a no, but then they gave the rain check, and then this was the redemption of the rain check. Anyways, I got the peppers. The beginnings of the fajita pack. So I had originally had the beef, chicken, and chicken. Now I've processed some of the peppers and I've added that in. I haven't added any onions yet. Worst case scenario, I can always add onions the night that I want to cook them. My onions are in really good shape in the fridge still. Before freezing a bunch in these packs, I want to make sure that I have enough onions for actual eating recipes that I want in the week. So I might keep my eyes open next week for maybe a bag of onions that I could use to complete the fajita packs. So these just make suppers real easy. I used to make these packs all of the time. I'd buy chicken breasts when they were on markdown and make big bulk packs in the family size bags when there were 5 of us eating. I popped in to just get $10 worth of gas. So $10 at the 3.5 cent per liter location gave me 22 cents of a fast fuel coupon. And I found another one, $1.73. Yay me. At the end of this shop, this is what I have left over. I had 45 cents left after the end of week 8. I had 42 cents this week, no pennies in Canada, so that rounded down to 85 cents. So I have 85 cents cash left. I have this $1.05 fast fuel coupon that I had found and didn't spend. I got a 22-cent fast fuel coupon when I bought $10 worth of gas, and a $1.73 fast fuel coupon that I found the day that I bought the $10 worth of gas. So this is going to be great. I always feel good when I have that little buffer, that if I really needed something, I have a little bit here put aside that I could go and grab it. I think that the deals were so great this week on meat, of course, which needs to be frozen, that it justifies cramming all of them into the freezer. We'll work at eating down some of the freezer items, and that will make space for some more things. But it was just, I couldn't not get those, especially on such a small budget. I mean, the chicken thighs, that was phenomenal. I am going to be away for 2 days next week. So I'm not sure if the handsome one is going to record what he's eating or not, but I'm just going to let everybody know that he might not be. There might be some pictures. I'm unsure. I have no expectation that if he does eat any of the food from the $23 supplies, that he is going to be taking videos or anything. So, yeah, I'm going to be away. But that puts me, so the exciting thing is that puts me in an area that is not my regular, which might allow me to pick up some more items for week 10 groceries. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you would do so. It would help me.